Hey the realest gang, I am back with another prophetic video, and in this prophetic video today's word is do not put your business on social media. Why are you putting your business out on social media? God is asking, why don't you come to him? Okay, so the way I got this message was scrolling through Instagram. You know, I have a lot of old friends who post how they feel, they post this, they post that, and there are predators, not sexual predators, you know, but predators who are looking for weak people. You know, God has his people, right? And the devil has his people. So the devil is always sending somebody to mess up and distract people, you know, and turn them the way the devil wants them to go. Limit yourself, because there is a limit to what you do. Because it happened to me, you know, I was always posting whatever I felt. I was always posting about myself. I was posting about things because I never felt like people would hear me out. So I would always post, and that's valid. But at the same time, people are out here and actually stalking and seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like. So then they could come in as the follower, and then they go in for the hit. And you know, these people are insecure. They're very commanding. They're very demanding. They're very not in tune with God's plans as he wants it for you. Like, these people will pull you away from what God is telling you to do. These people will do whatever it takes to pull you down. And that is basically them wanting to do their father's work, you know? And that's why you have to be careful, because not everyone has the same heart as you. And I used to think everyone had the same heart as me. I used to think, well, nobody could be that bad. Nobody could really want to do this to me because I'm not doing that to them, or, you know, this or that, you know, this, that, and the third. But there are people who are mentally, I'm sorry to say it, but they're not mentally, I would say, not mentally developed. You know, there are hurt people who want to hurt people, who want to express whatever they felt in their life to another person, so they could feel how they felt maybe when they were younger, maybe in a previous relationship, maybe in their childhood, you know, maybe through their trauma. You know, it's a lot of people out here who are seeking to devour you. And that's why you have to be careful, because the devil's always seeking who he could devour. He comes in many shapes and forms. We got to remember that he was an angel of light at one time. And that's why sometimes, you know, you can't just be like, oh, this person is nice, this person this person that. No, you got to get to know that person. It's not only, I'm going to get to know this person for a week and then fall in love. I'm going to get to know this person for a month and fall in love. Because I've been there. I've been there. There was this one time this narcissist came to me, and he just started to try to get to know me through my Instagram page. I would post about myself. I would post a lot of things, you know, and that's how he got that leverage onto me. And God is warning his people to not be fooled, to, you know, use your discernment, to come to him, to talk to him. Whenever you have something in your heart, talk to him. He's your comforter, not social media. This social media is used to make you insecure. This social media is used to go against you. And yes, we have forms of making social media good, like mental health, you know, God-filled content and all of that. So, I mean, that's good. And yeah, God is just saying to come to him. He's your comforter. He knows what you need. He knows what you want. He knows that you want that peace. He knows that you want that love. He knows that you want tranquility inside. But do you really want it? You know, because God is the only one who will be able to give you that. Not these social media platforms, not no man-made human being, not no phone, not no TV, not no social media, only God. So just be careful out there, and always be aware of your surroundings, and don't be fooled, because when you think people are not looking, they're actually looking, you know? That's when they're looking the most. It's more to say when this person is quiet, you can't really figure this person out, and that's why they get mad. You know, when you can't figure someone out, you get mad. But when you could figure out something about someone so quick, it's just like, gotcha. It's just like, what else is there to know about you? Like, you done told everything about yourself, so of course you're gonna get fooled. Of course you're gonna get tricked into whatever, you know what I'm saying? So God is just saying, be careful. Stop posting your feelings. Yes, your feelings are valid, but at the same time, God's will is higher than our understanding. And whatever you might be going through is not going to be forever. It's just for a season. And of course, when you're entering the season of solitude, you just feel like nobody understands, like nobody's there, like you just want somebody to understand, but all you really need is God. And I know it sounds better said than done, because at the end of the day, this journey is not easy. I understand that, but God just put this in my head right now. He put this in my spirit right now. What people don't know, they will not be able to destroy. And see, that's why you're always able to be destroyed, because you're putting your feelings out there. You're being vulnerable with people who don't care. You're being vulnerable with people who prey on people who are who don't have anyone, who are insecure, who are, you know, who have no foundation overall. So when you give that vulnerability just like that, it's just a sign that things are not going so well for you, and that gives the leverage to the follower to come in your life and be something to you. And this is where the trauma bond happens, you know? We all know about narcissists, and especially if you experienced a very horrible childhood or a traumatic event in your life, this will make room for them, because they know that you're in a vulnerable state and you don't have anyone around you, or you let them not have anyone around you. And it was like that for me, because yes, there were physical people around me, but at the same time, people weren't mentally, spiritually, and emotionally with me. So I felt alone, and this person preyed on it. This person knew what I liked. This person knew my triggers. You know, I was very open with this person. They want to know your triggers, and you gotta be aware. Listen to what they say, because what they say sometimes just be slipping out. And when you get that feeling like, huh? Like, are you serious? Did you really just say that? That's when you know it's a red flag. So be careful out here, because people are not out here for the best of you. They want to destroy. That's why narcissists are always going to person, because of the fact that hurt people love to hurt people. You know, if you're not healed, then you're either gonna want to get hurt or you're gonna hurt somebody. And that's just the reality of it. The people who are hurt will either want to get hurt, which means that you would do anything for love. You know, quote unquote love, because what does God say love is? Love is kind, love is patient, love does not boast, it is not proud, you know, and the list goes on. But, you know, this illusion that they present to you is something that you're familiar with. So of course you're gonna want to hold on to that, you know. And that's basically the person who wants to get dragged down like that. You know, you want it, you're asking for it, because the narcissist is only gonna do what you allow them to do and what they see that you're vulnerable with, you know. And then the person who wants to do it is, you know, the narcissists, the people who are out to get people, who are out to make people feel how people made them feel. And these two, at the end of the day, they need therapy, they need whatever. Me, I specifically never went to therapy. I went to God and on YouTube because I could not afford therapy. But there's a lot of good videos out there that y'all could watch that will really help. And overall, God will help you as well. He will give you that strength. He will give you that confidence. He will give you that motivation and that faith to know that everything will be all right, that this is not the end. No, just because a person rejects you or whatever, it doesn't mean it's the end. Life goes on. Life doesn't end after somebody gets out of your life or comes in your life. That's what we have to understand as human beings, that hey, life goes on. Even if you gave yourself to a person, or mentally, sexually, or whatever, emotionally, life goes on. It is sad, but you just gotta pray for healing, because if you don't, you're gonna pass that on to your kids, and then your kids are gonna pass that on to their kids, and then it just keeps going and going and going. And we have to stop that. This is basically a warning to stop posting your feelings. Go to God. Watch YouTube videos. Read your Bible. Fast. Because social media isn't going to do anything for you. When you post, nobody's going to be like, oh, are you okay? This, that, and the third. They're not going to care. But guess who will? God. Because who's the one who's giving you breath every day? Who's the one who's waking you up every day? Who's the one that's protecting you every day? Who is the one that keeps you moving even though you've been through the horrible list of horrible? Even though that's not a word. But God is always there, guys. He is our comforter. And we just have to know that. We have to understand that, because people in these days are out for themselves. And that's real. People are lovers of themselves. They're in love with the things that give them pleasure. It's all in the Bible. People are cold-hearted nowadays. People don't care about other people unless they can benefit. And even then, that's really not caring. But in terms of the worldly caring, we could say that, And I'm just praying that God gives you strength, that you open your eyes, because those who have eyes, they see, and those who have ears, they hear. I'm praying that God gives you dreams so you could know what's going on behind your back, because, honey, God gave me dreams of what happened behind my back, and it was surreal, honestly. But I'm praying that God sends the right people your way, and I'm praying that you stop seeking validation from men and stop seeking validation from people who won't care, and I'm praying that you keep God first and all of that. And I'm praying that this word really blesses y'all, because it's a word for anyone, honestly. I haven't really posted my feelings because it doesn't get you nowhere. It just gets you more predators, more followers, and more people who want to see you down. That is the truth. People do want to see you down. And yeah, I'm praying that this blesses y'all, guys. And I'm praying that this word really hits, because I'll be feeling bad for people who be posting their business out there, because there's no reason you should be posting your personal stuff out there. And at the end of the day, some of these people are really mentally ill in the head. And there's nothing we could really do about it but just pray on it and really seek out the red flags, because especially in this time, a lot of people are doing what they do. They want to present themselves as a good, decent human being, but they're actually not. So God is just saying, be careful. Be careful, my child, because you don't want to get entangled with that, because I tell you, that leads you into a deep hole of anxiety, of confusion. God has put that in my heart. He doesn't want you to go through that either. And he's just saying, be careful, because in this time, a lot of people are deceiving a lot of others. So the verse God gave me today is 2 Corinthians 11, verse 13 through 15. So it says, for such men are false apostles, deceitful workmen, disguising themselves as apostles of Christ. And no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. So it is no surprise if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. Their end will correspond to their deeds. There it is. I just said that, and I didn't even look that up. So I'm praying that this word really blesses you. I'm praying that you hear me out, and that this warning is prophetic to you, and that it helps you or whatever, or that you can relate to it, or I don't know. But be careful out there, guys. That's what God is saying, because people are out for themselves. Let me give y'all this verse too before I go. 2 Timothy 3, verse 1 to 3. 1 till 3, not 1, 2, 3. But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty. For people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good. Hey, that's what it says. That's what, I'm just a messenger. But yeah, guys, that's really it. Be careful, because people are out here being false prophets, being whatever they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So as a sister of Christ, I just want to inform you guys and let y'all know every time that God is speaking to me, so y'all can know and have insight on what it is that y'all should do. And you know, but you don't got to listen to me, cuz you know, check in with God and all of that. But yeah,